Well, I just drove through a pretty big storm to get down to southern Colorado to the aptly named Wet Mountains. It is raining. I believe it's going to be clearing up. Oh man, wow. Sun's coming out, rain is evaporating. Incredibly beautiful out there today. Here's to hoping that we find us a camp spot. Kind of lucky that there's a lot of clouds because I'd be worried that I was missing out on some good shots. Let's see what we can find. I like exploring, finding new spots. Wow, it's really gorgeous. This is the view I'm looking at right now. That ain't no joke. I think this is it right up here. I might just start setting up some time lapses. Just goes to show you, don't give up, don't give up. Finally starting to get some sun on these peaks. They're looking just beautiful. Let's get shooting. Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, come on. This is just a fantastic place. I'm glad I kept going last night. It is about 5:30 right now. I am really close to the San Isabel Scout Ranch, which I spent quite a bit of time at when I was younger. I'm an Eagle Scout, so shout out to all my Eagle Scouts out there. I want to get on the other side. I feel like we're going to have a little bit better light and such over there. It is monsoon season here in southern Colorado, so when it does rain, it usually comes down pretty good. So I'm not quite sure what we're running into today. Looking forward to find something cool. But it does look like it's finally starting to clear up, which is good for us and for photography. It's just beautiful right now. Post-storm, it's just, everything's so green and lush. There's flowers everywhere. I'm pretty sure they've been getting a lot more rain in this area. Must be why they call it the Wet Mountains. And this place is gonna be perfect for a sunset. There is some thunderstorms forecast and things, but I believe that it should all clear out by the evening. Oh man, that is just gorgeous. Yee-hoo. This road should take me kind of over to the other side of this valley, I believe. Let's see. Well, we're getting up here now. Chances of seeing some kind of views. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Looking like there's a lot of campsites maybe through here. Whoa, careful bunnies. I did pass one campsite that looked like a campsite, but it was tucked in all the trees and kind of in the valley down there. So not much for views. So I opted to keep going. All right, now we're getting to where I want to be. 'Cause sunset will look gorgeous out here. Not just too many clouds though. I don't know, last week I pulled over too early. That's the trick. Going into a place you've never been before. It is getting darker, but I am seeing some sunlight coming out of the west. Will it open up enough to give us something cool? Seeing a little bit of mountain tops. This is looking promising. All right. So yeah, we could camp right here. Well, it's not bad. I want to go to the edge of this ridge because if we do see something really cool, then I think we might just stay here. Give me a minute to run over there. Not so sure. On that ridge up there, I can see Blanca Peak and all that stuff, which is really what I want to see. This spot right here sucks for camping because it's not very level. It looks great right now. The peak, it's not the best. I get up there, I can see them, but there's a bunch of dead trees in the way. See right here, I could camp, and then just that ridge is right there. Man, just not seeing anything. I think that there might be a pretty cool spot up here. I don't know. We'll go back there if this doesn't pan out up here. Yeah, this road has gotten a lot rougher. Oh yes, here it is. There's got to be a spot to camp. Check this out. This is a freaking fantastic view right here. I wonder if there's a spot where I can camp. I mean, I just need a flat 10 by 10 area and I'll be happy. And I think that this goes around this top, and right over there I can camp. Let's give it a shot. I think this is it right up here. Just goes to show you, don't give up. I'm hoping that just right up here is a spot that I can just pull off and enjoy the evening. We got us a spot. That is fantastic. Wow. It's looking like the sun is getting ready to tuck behind a lot of clouds. So we got an hour left. Blanca's right in front of us. Sangre de Cristo mountain range. We are kind of reined in. And there's some clouds coming, and I don't know if it's going to open back up before the sun goes down. But I'll get some unique stuff, and then we'll see what the morning brings. So if it's west that way, we should get some really good light on those mountains in the morning. So we'll have to get to bed early so we can get up and do that. Well, good evening. Just had myself a little bit of dinner. I got here and pretty much it was go time, so I was able to get a handful of shots and then flipped over to some time lapses to give myself some time to set up the tarp and camp and everything, just in case rain comes in this evening. I mean, we were looking at rain south of here over West Cliff and everything, so they were definitely getting dumped on. Up here, I think we missed all of the rain. It was just a gorgeous evening, but I'm looking way more forward to the morning. A lot of these clouds are going to clear out, and we might end up with some fog, some things like that popping up, which would be really cool. When the sun comes up, it should be hitting the Sangre de Cristos and everything, and we've got a pretty good view of that. I'm gonna set up the fire can, I think, and sit around a little fire for a little bit, and then get to bed. So we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. It was a great morning. Just as I expected. It could have been better, but there's some cloud cover. So it is sort of blocking some of that direct sun. It is just getting ready to peak over this mountain. And then we should be getting a bunch of sunlight down in the valley and on the Sangre de Cristo peaks over here. This is just a fantastic place. I'm glad I kept going last night. I'm seeing some sunlight hit these little hills over here. Got my wide lens on right now. It's not bad. We'll roll that. Oh, yep, there it is. Seeing some sunlight. I think it might be telephoto time. Just getting some sunlight, just boom, right on Blanca. Yeah, so it's just about 7 o'clock. The sun is up. but we've got some clouds blocking it, which is cool because it's sort of giving us some dappled light on these mountains across the way. See if I can find something else to look at. Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, come on. Fantastic morning, huh? Yeah, that one peak is so distant. And it's super hazy with just all the moisture in the air. But that way the sun's hitting it, you can see the definition. It's great. Sort of found a new spot where a little bit more elevation. Still not seeing those peaks though. Yeah, that sunlight is just coming in through the valley, lighting these peaks up great. But I feel like I've pretty much shot almost everything. Might do a few more shots with the telephoto, go back to the wide, try to see if I can incorporate some of these trees over here. We're all packed up, ready to hit the road. We're gonna be getting some thunderstorms this afternoon in this area. I think they're supposed to get a ton of rain, like an inch, which is a lot for here. My guess is there's gonna be a little bit of flash flooding and things in some areas, so I'd like to kind of get down. Actually, the area I'm going to is gonna be super prone to flash floods, but I think there's gonna be less rain there. I don't need to be there till 5 o'clock, honestly. So that gives us 6 hours to drive around. I'm gonna head down to the bottom of this trail. It meets up with some private property, probably at a fence, just to scout for future reference. If it goes far enough, then I might be able to get some better views of these mountain ranges down there. We'll go check that out, and then we'll come back up and drive around a little bit. That is the plan. All right, so let's get out of here and see what we can find. is Aaron, and I'm in the mountains. Catch you next time.